Hi, it's Love to Be Loved, and it's always Love to Be Loved. And I'm here to talk to you about Amazon. And I'm here to talk to you about a certain controversy. And it's not about this controversy or about this controversy. It's about what affects you directly as the consumer. Now, me, the privileged, who has a Prime membership to Amazon, the member of the elite. Just a joke, It's just a joke. You can take a joke, can't you? Some of you can't. Anyways, the whole point of this is that you would think that having a Prime Time membership, that there's no glitches or any hidden fees or any other type of thing that would make your membership seem a little less valuable. Well, as you all know, whenever you get one of those memberships anywhere, there's always some type of hook. There's always some type of unseen thing that's going on. And so what happened to me is that I needed a few things, and I needed it at least by the next day. And I figured, okay, I have a Prime membership in Amazon, so that should help things move a little bit smooth, and for sure I won't have to pay shipping and handling unless you buy something outside of the Prime membership qualifications. But there's just more. There seems to be enough to it makes it worth it. And to help you not fall into the trap of buying a non-qualified item or non-qualified product, is they have the Prime only button. So that takes care of that problem. So you're thinking, okay, smooth sailing, or at least pretty smooth. And you're like, and it says, okay, if you spend $25 worth of product, then you will get same day or next day shipping. I'm thinking, okay, that's within my budget. I can handle that. And so I spend about $30 just to make sure it's over the amount and they don't count, because sometimes they say, well, taxes don't count. It's the, the gross amount or whatever. Anyways, or whatever it's called. Anyways, it turns out that I pushed the little button of the shopping cart button. It turns out that even though I looked at the thing and said, you spent your subtotal is $32.09. I'm like, okay, I should qualify. Nope. No, I didn't qualify. I was like, why? And then I scrolled down and it turned out that I had two separate tiers. One tier for qualification is in the market tier. Used to be called Fresh or whatever. Then they changed it to some kind of other name. I forgot. The name will appear on the screen here somewhere. And so on there, you have the market tier and then the qualified Prime tier. So now I have to spend another $30 in each, or whatever the balance happens to be. So, like, I'll give a quick scenario of if you buy $15 in the market department, and then $15 in the prime department, that's the $30 as the example. I said, oh nope, that doesn't qualify. It's you have to spend $15 more in the market area and $15 more in the prime area in order to get same day shipping on all your items. So now you have to buy some things you weren't planning on buying and spend more money that you weren't planning on spending to get items that you deem necessary to have at least by the next day. So you think you're free and clear, right? Oh no. Then I did a little bit more looking, and I looked at it a little bit longer, and come to find out that some of the market items are in the prime qualified tier. And you're thinking, wait a minute, why does the cran raspberry, like I'm showing you here, why is the cran raspberry in the prime qualified tier, but the cran mango is in the market tier where it the cran mango makes sense, but why did they automatically move the cran raspberry to the prime? And you're like, so not only do you have two separate tiers if you want certain types of products delivered to you on the same day or at least by the next day, that their definition of what goes in the market is way, way different from what you would think goes in the market. Because for me, in the marketplace, cran raspberry and cran mango, whether it's made by the same company or not, which they happen to be made by the same company, by the way, those should go in the market area, right? The market department. And for some reason, the cran raspberry is in the same department as headphones. And you're like, why? And why is the blue Hawaiian Punch in the right next to the cran raspberry, what is right next to the in the same department as headphones, but the red Hawaiian Punch is in the market department? So to break it down in a little bit more simpler terms, you can spend $15 in the market area and $15 in their electronics. Spend $30, and it turns out you're going to have to spend another $30 in order to get all the items that you did want the same day or the next day shipping. And so now you have to spend more money that you're planning on spending and buying things that you weren't planning on buying yet in order to qualify for the next day's shipping. You're thinking, oh, well, love to be loved, why don't you just wait 6 or 7 days or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Which is fine, but I wanted my milk tomorrow. Not 2 or 3 days when I'm already out of milk. Yeah, okay, I didn't plan ahead, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Whatever. The whole point is that they tell you something but don't really mean it. They mean it, but only in certain mathematical, weird science, algebraic, whatever. Anyways, that's what I wanted to rant about. Hope I didn't melt anyone's brain. Just remember to hit that like button. And if you want to see my ugly face on your screen, then remember to ring that bell. And remember, it's love to be loved. It's always love to be loved. Be blessed and